Good afternoon, welcome to another video with a guy and his brother's projects. Today we are working on my big brother's Mazda 6. This is a 2014 standard transmission, which a lot of you will enjoy. And we're just doing a basic oil change. We're taking some 0W20 and an STP filter, Mobile One oil, neither sponsored. And we're going to do this oil change. It's going to be super quick, super easy. It's standard maintenance that you want to make sure you do on a regular basis according to your owner's manual, and it's something that pretty much anybody can do in their garage or even under a shade tree. All you need is 4.8 quarts of oil. You need your filter. You need a proper way to dispose of oil. Take it to your local shop after you're done. A couple rags, maybe some blue gloves if you want to keep your hands clean, and that's it. So let's get started. So we're going to use a flathead screwdriver. You have a quarter pan or a panel right here. It's kind of hard to tell. It's the biggest panel you got. Your oil sumps right here for your oil pan. You've got a couple other access doors. This is the big one, and it's got one of these stupid plastic clips right there. And then you've got two Phillips head, or I'm guessing 10mm screws on the back side of it. Just going to pull that loose. And the other one. And we're just going to fold that out of the way for now, and it's going to keep falling. We'll just take it. Boop, boop. Put that over there. So now you got your oil filter, and your drain plug is right next to it. I like to start with the oil filter because if I drop the filter, it'll drop in an empty pan rather than a full one of oil. So you're just going to go ahead and, oh gosh, I hate it when people tighten these down. Yeah, there it goes. Use your superhuman strength to get this out. And you can do one of two things. You can either wait for it to stop dribbling, or you can just manhandle it and let it drop and spray everywhere. Okay. And I'm just supporting the bottom so I can let it down in a controlled manner. Alright, we're going to grab our new oil filter. Cardboard. You do not have to fill this up. I like to. It just helps with that first start. How much it helps, I don't actually know, but I like to think it's helping. So we're going to dump our oil in. Let it settle down. Dump a little more, and then that's good enough for me. Put the cap back on your oil because you will kick it and knock it over if you don't. As far as lubing up the gasket, we're going to use some oil. You can use some of the old stuff if it's more convenient. Just going to coat the gasket. This is just going to keep it from seizing onto the housing where it's going. Before you put this on, you're going to look at the old gasket or the old filter. Make sure there's a gasket on there. If the gasket stayed up on the housing, you need to get that removed. Nothing too special. And go back underneath. Yeah, you're just going to screw this on. Actually, let me make sure. Ooh. Okay, yep. Gasket came off with the old filter. Just gonna put this up and on. Definitely don't want to drop it, especially if you filled it up first. Just make sure you keep pressure. Alright, sometimes it'll help you get rid of your glove and tighten it up with your skin. Dry that off. You can tighten it down. If it takes two hands to tighten it, you're tightening it too hard. Unless, of course, you have zero strength in your hands. Alright, so that's done. Next, you're going to grab your drain plug. I don't know what size this is. We're using an adjustable wrench today. Holy crap. Okay, once you break it loose, get your pan under. Remember, on these angled ones, the oil's going to shoot out that way, so make sure you have your pan more offset to it. And just be ready to move just in case. I'm going to hold my finger on the oil plug, putting pressure on so I don't start letting out oil until I'm ready. Right about there. That got messy. Alright, so now the important thing is, unless you got a freaking gigantic pan, as the oil starts to drain out, you can move your pan closer to underneath. Clean up your brother's concrete. Okay, I always like to put a new crush gasket on, crush washer, whatever you want to call it. Just slide on. You can use copper, you can use nylon, plastic, whatever floats your boat. Copper, I've never had a copper one leak, so I like to use copper. That's my reasoning. That's ready. Okay, I'm gonna take your once I get it in there, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this clean so I'm not getting myself messier and I'm gonna see leaks later. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. You do not need to go tight or freaking tight. Typically, your drain plug is going to be between 18 and 25 foot-pounds. Look it up for your specific vehicle. Or if you're good enough, you can just go until you feel that crush gasket crush washer crush, and then just a little bit past that, and it should be golden. I'm going to go for right there. Okay, so now we're going to put our cover back on. Alright, cover's gonna go back on with your Phillips screws. Reach down here, you're gonna pull your crankcase cover off, your oil fill spot, whatever you want to call it. And apparently this one's just a quarter turn and pull up, not a screw. Take your funnel, stick it in the hole. We're gonna grab our oil. And we're gonna dump 4.8 quarts, or whatever your manual calls for. This one's backwards though, form. Okay, once you get your 4.8 quarts in there, pull your funnel out, slide your crankcase filler cap back in, push it down, quarter turn. Here's your oil dipstick, so you can check it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna run the car for a good 10-15 minutes, take it around the block, and then let it settle for 10-15 minutes, and you'll just check your level and adjust accordingly. Alright guys, easy as that. Take this for a run around the block, let it cool off, check your oil level, make sure you are in the good zone. Easy peasy maintenance, something you should do on a regular basis. If you're not comfortable doing this at home, please go to your mechanic. It costs about the same for them to do it as you to buy the oil, plus they'll do an inspection typically and show you everything wrong that you need to spend money on. So if you liked what you saw, leave me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit subscribe, share these videos, check out my other ones, and leave a comment down below. Remember, if it ain't broken yet, now's the perfect time to fix it. I'll see you next time.